everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alani and we are playing with Artemis from the Red Thorns pack. Last episode we left off with Artemis. He went to get more hexes and expand his territory, but it looks like the Lost River and the Badlands alongside the Lucky's pack is trying to take over some of partial of his territory. So we are going to try to mark some of the hexes and make sure that the other pack are don't try to take over the territory as much as possible. So let's go ahead and start with a weight check. So it looks like Igneous is at 9.3. Tiramisu is at 9.2. S'mores is also at 9.2. Safo is at 8.3. Pyrite is 6.5. Bedrock is 9.3, and Treasure is 8.2. It looks like the Den Fleas is mild at 27%, so we might have to change Den, so you gotta definitely keep that in mind. The closest Den is this one, but I'm not really sure. Maybe we'll discover more dens as we explore more and mark more hexes. It looks like Arasuka, let me see her. So she is pretty hungry. She's not that hungry, but we could find some food. I think so we have a marked carcass down here, so we might go towards that and mark more hexes along the way. And it looks like the pack affinity needs a little help, so we're gonna play with the pups. It kind of looked like Safos is dragging behind. I hope he don't get sick. Speaking of sick, I am pretty sick. I don't know if you could hear it in my voice as I'm recording. So if you hear like sniffling, I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. I know I shouldn't really be recording while I'm sick. I probably should be resting, but I just wanted to make a video just to keep you guys updated as much as possible and make sure that I don't be behind schedule. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with the pups just for a little bit so the pack affinity can go up, and then I'm gonna send them into the den. It does look like they are pretty tired because Safo is laying down and Pyrite's also in the den, and so is Igneous. Yeah, they are pretty exhausted, so we might just send them into the den. Hopefully the pack affinity can hold up while we're out, because I'm not really sure how long we're going to be out away from the den, but we will send Arasuka back once she's done eating. And second thought, I don't know if I want to mark any hexes or go out for food, because Artemis's wakefulness is pretty low, so we might just send the pups in the den and then we might sleep as well. Oh, of course. Okay. Come on, everyone, go in the den. Tiramisu, go in the den, please. Tiramisu, please go inside. Oh my gosh. Go in. There they go. Who is this? It's the Lost River. Of course, it's the Lost River's pack. Of course. Let's try to. Is there another one around here, or is this the only one? I think that was the only one. Alright. Let's go back to the den and then we're gonna rest. Where is the den? Right here. We're gonna go inside and then we're gonna sleep and then continue our journey in the morning or at night. Seems like the fleas are getting pretty bad. So let's see, at 33%. So I don't really want to move dens yet, but we might have to. But I want to mark territory before we decide to move dens. Let's go ahead and have our Suka to come with us, and then we're gonna send her back with the pups, and hopefully everything goes well. We're just gonna go towards the carcass. So we did have to fight off a cougar, and Artemis did get a minor jaw injury from the cougar. So we're gonna just have to sleep that off, and hopefully it heals within the next couple of days. So we're gonna go ahead and let them take their fill, and then I'm gonna let our Suka go home and then just mark a little bit of the a little bit more of the hex, and then I will let Artemis go get rest. So it looks like they're both full. Yeah, so they're both full, and then we're gonna send her, oops, wrong one. We're gonna send her back home, and then we're gonna take a meat chunk, and that's not that big, but I mean it's okay. It's just a meat chunk, is not that big. Looks like I made it back home just in time, because it looks like Artemis used all of his energy to go out and mark the territory. He did mark a couple, but not all of them, so he still have a lot to do, but he called it quits. It looks like Treasure and a few of the other pups are out pretty far, so he's gonna go ahead and, yep, I knew it. Okay, so we're gonna go put the pups back into the den, wolf them back. So go ahead and go back into the den so I can get pyrite, or not pyrite, excuse me, treasure. Back into the den, and I think treasure was somewhere right over here. She was right there. Okay, we found her. Wow, she wandered off pretty far. We're gonna go ahead and put her into the den, and then we're gonna rest. Oh man, it looks like Pyrite is sadly sick, so she is, where's Pyrite? She is already sick. I think it's the fleas. We might have to move dens, so we're going to probably move to this one, since it's the closest. So we're gonna go ahead and mark this hex, and then we will move dens, because I don't want the pups to get sick, as one of them is already ill. So we're gonna go ahead and mark this hex, and then we're gonna move dens. So there we go. Should we hunt? It looks like there's a mule deer nearby. It's 2 hours away though. I feel like we should move the pups first and then find food next. Although we do have a carcass, but it is pretty far from the den, so I'm not really sure if I really want to, but we might have to, despite that Artemis already have a minor jaw injury. So we also have to keep that in mind as well if we have to go hunt. So let's go ahead and get the, oh, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get the pups, and then we're going to leave. So we're gonna finish off this meat chunk, call them out, feed them, and then move. So let's go ahead and call them out. And it looks like Pyrite might be the hungriest out of all of them. Let me see. So their hunger, so who? So yes, I was right. So Pyrite and S'mores are both hungry equally. So let's go ahead. Do they have food over here? Oh yeah, they do. Let's just feed as many as we can, and then we'll move on to a new den. Let's go ahead and howl. Make sure any... Okay, it looks like we don't have any danger nearby. I think that's coyotes, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and play with the pups as they eat. Looks like Bedrock is pretty much full. Pyrite is eating, Igneous is eating, Saphos. Everyone else is already pretty full. Except for S'mores, I think Treasure, Pyrite, Igneous, ECE, Saphos is good. Okay, so yeah, so we need a few more pups to eat, and then we should be able to move dens soon. Let's just make sure no dangers nearby. Looks like we're good. And we're gonna have to carry Pyrite. What is Tiramisu doing over here? We're gonna bring her back because she looks like she's wandering off once again. Igneous needs to eat a little more, so does S'mores. Bedrock, you're good. Saphos, you're good. Pyrite needs to eat just a little. We can feed her. Just a little. I hope Pyrite heals. I hope she feels better and recover from her sickness. Trying to be a good father to the pups and make sure that they're all healthy and make it to adulthood. So we're just gonna wait for them to finish eating, and then we should be ready to move. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move dens because as you can see it is irritating. So we're gonna move and let's head towards this den, or maybe, I think, yeah, we'll actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna move to this end because it is closer to the carcass. Yeah, I think I'm gonna travel pretty far. So let's go ahead and call the pups. And we're gonna carry Pyrite because she's sick. And we shall be on our way. Make sure all the pups are following. You can see their wakefulness. How's their wakefulness? Well, it's not that good, but we'll travel as far as we can. So it looks like there's a cougar somewhere around here. I'm glad I stopped to let the pups go into the tall grass to rest, because as soon as I wolfed them into the grass, the cougar came. Is this it? Oh, it's a hare. I don't smell it, so it's hiding somewhere. I'm not sure where. Oh, is that it? I think I see it. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's get it to run, and we're good. We're gonna howl. We're actually gonna let the pups rest before we continue on. So we're going to sleep near the pups, and then we're going to continue the rest of our journey once they have enough energy. And it looks like my minor injury healed, which is a good thing. It also looks like it's snowing. do we have any meat to regurgitate? No, we don't. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna need some food soon. But since we are pretty far from a carcass and we can't leave the pups out, we're gonna have to just continue on, and hopefully they can wait unless our Suka have any regurgitated meat that she could let the pups eat. If not, then we're just gonna go ahead and go. So far it doesn't look like she can't regurgitate anything, so we're just gonna continue on and hope for the best. Hopefully we can find a small carcass nearby, or maybe if we're lucky, we can find something to quickly hunt. And it also looks like we need to mark hexes, but we need to worry about the pups before we can worry about the territory. So hopefully we have everyone. It looks like that's all 7. So yeah, okay, yeah, we're good. So I guess we're pretty lucky. We actually came across an elk herd that's literally right next to the den that I've chosen. But I have no idea if it's going to let me pick the den because the elk herd is near it, so I might have to scare them off. So we're gonna find a tall patch of grass, which is right here, and we're gonna wolf the pups into the grass, and then we're gonna try to scare off the elk. It already looks like they're starting to scatter, so we pretty much better hurry and wolf them into the den before they trample. And there go an elk. Please go in the tall grass so they don't accidentally trample the pups. And we're gonna call our Suka so we can hunt real fast. We're gonna try to find one. Hopefully she follows. We're gonna try to go after this one since it's the furthest behind. Hopefully it's low on health. Oh, it looks like there's one that had fell. Let's see. Okay, Arsuka's following. This one is pretty weak, but not that weak. But I mean, we can try to go after it. We're gonna try to find another one, honestly, because I feel like that one's not that good. Maybe if we go a different route and then try to scare them back towards the direction of the den we want. But we can't be gone for that long because the pack infinity is not that great. It will decay. We'll try to go across the river, and then, oh, see, yeah, they're scattering. What was that? Oh, she caught a hare. We'll go ahead and let her finish that, and then we're gonna follow the elk. Alright, let's go. We'll try to go after a spike, but if we can't find one, then that's okay. We'll try to go after this one, see where this one is. Oh wait, that one is pretty low actually. This is good. This is really good actually. So we're gonna try to make it go in the direction we want it. So maybe back across the river. How? And try to take it down as possible. Come on. There we go. And back off. Back off. And what den was it? It was next to the pub, so it's this way. So we needed to go, yeah, this way, towards the pubs. We can have it turn just a little bit. Go ahead and mark this carcass, and then we're gonna go back and get this hex and a few others that's actually pretty bad. So we're gonna get the pups, and then we're gonna get this den that's right here. We need to get the pups first. Let's go ahead and take them out, especially Pyrite, because she is very sick actually. She is 15% on health, and that's not good at all. We're just really hoping that she she recovers soon. Poor Pyrite. Let's go ahead and bring her to this den. I don't know. Sticks and stones. We're gonna go ahead and... Alright, excuse me. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Come back. Come back out. I know you guys are hungry. I'm sorry. Come back out. I will go back to this carcass and then let them eat. Let the pups eat and then send them into the den and spend time with Pyrite. Looks like the pups are pretty tired as well. They're all on 40%. Oh, and I didn't even do a weight check yet. Okay, so weight check. So Igneous is at 11.2, Tiramisu is at 11.1, S'mores is at 11.1 as well, Cephos is at 10.2, Pyrite, smallest, of course, she's 8.4, Bedrock is 11.2, and Treasure is 10.1. One more, and then we're gonna feed the pups, and then hopefully our Asuka stays, and we're just gonna mark just a couple of hexes, and then we're going to come back and rest. Oh, it looks like our Asuka's feeding them. So since she's feeding him, we're gonna just have her to stay here. Hopefully she doesn't follow. There we go. And then we're gonna go and mark this hex real fast and then sleep. Alrighty, we're gonna end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye bye!